I present to you the letters of Henry Glove. Kinnerton, the Chocolatiers, at 1000 Highgate Studios. That's a lot. Dear Kitty, my ailing father bought me a Kinnerton Ben 10 Advent Calendar for this festive season. I'm not that much a fan of Ben 10, it went downhill after season 2, but I appreciated the gift. A cynic may say that the chocolate shapes should have been more related to the franchise, rather than generic Christmas shapes, but I doubt the primary audience of a kid's chocolate advent calendar would really mind, as they would be far too busy at their sermons. My complaint, in the traditional propping it up on the mantel, at a completely safe angle I assure you, I heard a tumble as many of the chocolates fell from their individual days in the packaging. Opening day's doors to find no chocolate does not a happy Henry make, let me tell you. I had to open the packaging and place the shapes back in, ruining the novelty of discovering each day's shape. Might I suggest that you find some superior way to keep these chocolates in their trays? Only then can I consider you among the big names in chocolate, such as Cadbury, Nestle, and Wakefield Murray. I have had some ideas, and you're free to use them for a small fee. Number 1. Sellotape. Pro, cheap and clean sealer. Con, licensing. Number 2. Caramel. Pro, sticky. Con, sticky. Number 3. Demand horizontality. Pro, foolproof. Con, boring. Number 4. Staples. Pro, good source of iron. Con, Season's greetings, Henry Glove. Their response. Ben 10 Advent, unhappy, 979,295. Well, they must have a lot of complaints. Dear Dr. Glove, thank you for your letter in respect of the above. We are sorry that you've had reason to complain about one of our Advent calendars and also for the delay in responding. We believe the problem was due to a failure in the gluing process, with the insert being slightly out of alignment when glued to the carton. We do this to prevent the carton moving away from the insert and allowing the chocolate pieces to fall to the bottom of the carton. Advent calendars are produced at the rate of some 40-50 per minute on a fully automated production line. Whilst we do have staff on the line manually checking production, it's possible for them to miss something. May we assure that the company operates to strict quality assurance policy, with regular and thorough checks being carried out on all production at regular intervals. This includes online hourly checks, looking at appearance, taste and texture. We are sorry that you're unhappy with the Advent calendar, and to try and make amends, we're sending you some chocolates which I hope you will enjoy and renew your faith in Kinnerton Confectionery. We are grateful to you for drawing the matter to our attention. It is by receiving feedback from our customers that we can endeavour to improve our processes where possible. Yours sincerely, Sarah Skipper, Consumer Services, Enc Conf. And she sent me these yummy chocks. Next, Bachelors, the providers of Cupé soup, based at the Bachelor Pad. Dear Sir, Madame Bachelor, call me a copper soup addict. I'm always buying your chicken, tomato, minestrone, and vegetable variants, and particularly love to arrange my individual sachets to form a pretty pattern of print colors within my cupboard. Red, yellow, green, and red, irrespectively. It adds sparkle to my life. On Mondays, I pluck a sachet of minestrone soup mix before my busy day. I'd call them minestrone Mondays, but I don't because I can't pronounce it. On Tuesdays, I yoink a tomato sachet. You've foreseen the dilemma sash, haven't you? They're both red. This Tuesday, I actually grasped a minestrone soup by mistake, and I had a god-awful day. It was so bad. I know it's my foolish mistake, and I'm not saying the two are related, but why not alter one or the other sachet design? Minestrone soup isn't even red. I'm not sure what it is. What is minestrone anyway? But if it were a different color, sleepy people, sleeple, wouldn't mistake it for tomato, apart from the colorblind, who have bigger worries. And it'd make a much nicer pattern, wouldn't it? Also, I don't know if more variants are available in different places, but I thought of some more colors, and foods associated with each. Blue, blueberries. Black, blackberries. Brown, chocolate or old grapes. Beige, flour. Bronze, Hefton's Climax. You're free to any of the above ideas as long as I get to try. Good luck with the recession. I love copper soup so much I sometimes don't bother with the water. Yours superly, Henry Glove, a copper soup addict. No response. Tetley tea. Dear Gaffer, every time I drink Tetley tea I think of hot air balloons. Do you know why? Yours highly, Henry Glove. Their response. Dear Dr. Glove, thank you for your letter. I was intrigued to hear of your hot air balloon thoughts, and to be perfectly honest, I can't begin to explain why this should happen when you drink Tetley tea. How strange. I hope this doesn't put you off drinking it. Yours sincerely, Leanne McFetridge, Consumer Services Manager. Yazoo, the so-called milkshake. Dear Vince Clark, Yazoo is in my top 17 general milkshake brands, but it'd be a lot higher, maybe top 12. If the bottles weren't so strange. Are you sure about their design? The inner curvation of their lipular extremables causes one almost never to be able to extrapolate the milkshake's iteration. That is wasteful, and in these times of recession, we need all the milkshake we can get. Maybe this is exactly what your company needs. As a former diabetic, I would know. Note, I am hard of hearing, so please reply in a large type font. Yours shakily, Henry Glove. Their response. Dear Dr. Glove, thank you so much for taking the time to write to us here at Campina regarding Yazoo flavoured milk. It's always great to hear from our consumers, and your letter is by no means an exception. We would like to advise you that we've passed your comments regarding our bottle format and design onto our factory in Belgium for their consideration. Thank you again for taking the time to contact us. Yours sincerely, Anne Gasson, Technical and Consumer Services Coordinator. McVitie's the confectioners. Dear Sir or Madame McVitie, recently in my weekly grocery shopping, Wednesdays, Lidl, I decided to treat myself to an indulgent snack multi-pack and opted for a 10-pack of your penguin cake bars. Pasca, the eye-catching packaging sparked my intrigue, and they were the cheapest. I have found the taste and texture of this novel treat nothing less than sublime, and particularly enjoy your quaint idea of including fun facts on the individual cake's wrappers. Well done you. For example, I was thrilled to learn with my first sample what penguins, small p, make pancakes with, which is their flippers. However, I was less excited to learn with my second sample what penguins, small p, make pancakes with, which is their flippers. This is because it is the same fact. As the days went on and I picked up each penguin, I was in turns impressed and depressed. This is because there were only 5 facts in the set of 10 cakes, printed twice each. They were even arranged in their pairs. You may remember the vessel accommodates 5 times 2 equals 10 penguins. So it's not like I could have forgotten. It is clever how you have made your facts relevant to penguins, the Arctic mammal, small p, surely the inspiration for the biscuit. But as someone who has never seen a penguin, small p, and doesn't have access to the information superhighway, I'd love to learn more, and believe that you owe me 5 facts about penguins, small p. Please tell me 5 more facts about penguins, small p. I know what they make pancakes with, what mother penguins, small p, say to their children before they go out in the dark, what penguins, small p, have for lunch, a penguin, small p's, favourite aunt, and where they keep their money, which is in a snowbank, which is a funny coincidence. Do consider me a supporter of your up-and-coming biscuit manufacture company, but if I'm not going to learn more about penguins, small p, then I refuse. Yours, Chili, Henry Glove. I did sign these letters, but not the copies I kept for my own records. Their response. Dear Dr. Grove, thank you for letting us know about McVitie's penguin cake bars, which you recently purchased. We thank you for taking the trouble to contact us with your views, as consumer opinion is very important to us. Your comments have been passed to the appropriate quality control personnel at the factory where the product is manufactured. It is very important that people let us know their opinions of our products. Many thanks for taking the trouble to contact us. Yours sincerely, Pamela Peace, Consumer Services Coordinator. Next, accessories retailer, Claire's Accessories. Dear Claire, I have been in your shop for longer than I can remember. When watching the well-known film The Jungle Book, original version, my grandson, also a CSA fan, we noticed that the song The Bare Necessities' title rhymes with your name perfectly. Did you choose this for this reason? I can't have been the first to notify you of such, but Colin and I wrote some lyrics, and they go a little something like this. Just go to Claire's Accessories if you want to pay less to please that sense of audacious glamour in your life. Just go to Claire's Accessories to put your sense of dress at ease with quaint jewelry at a judicious price. Perhaps you would like this for your radio adverts or for staff to sing before they start work. The verses aren't quite finished yet, as we can't agree on if the word sexy would be appropriate, so let us know if you've any suggested rhymes. Necklace and Feckless is a sneak peek. I have spoken the original song's writer, and he is more than happy for it to be used free of charge. Yours resplendently, Henry Glove. Their response: without prejudice. Dear Mr. Glove, thank you for your letter, which we received on the 13th of December 2010. We would like to thank you for taking the time to write into us with your suggestion. It is always very refreshing to hear our customers' ideas, and we very much enjoyed it. However, we are not currently looking to advertise on radio. I would like to thank you once again for taking the time to contact us. Yours sincerely, Jacqueline Wakeman. Customer Services, Claire's UK. Kinnerton Redux. Hello, it's Hen again. Please observe my new address. I censored the addresses because I don't want people trying to contact Henry's family. You'll remember I wrote to you last decade with a mild complaint about your advent calendars, and you treated me to a spectacular array of loyalty-guaranteeing merchandise chocolates. Well, my faith renewed, I got another advent calendar this year, this time opting for the Ben 10 one I saw on Christmas Eve for 10p. This year I am doing advent after Christmas, counting down to the 19th of January. Value: I wouldn't have minded paying double, and that's why I enclosed 10p. Yum! I don't know which of my suggestions you took, but the quality has improved by a multiplication of 100%, and I have to offer you a 2010 Henry Award for Most Improved Franchised Confectioner. As you'll know, the Henry Awards are quite coveted, and you're welcome to collect your award at the ceremony, which can be any day you're in Edinburgh in January or March, preferably Sunday the 5th. If you can't make it, then my daughter could fill in for you, as her name is Kim. She will then send you the award, and maybe a special something too. Yours superb, Henry Glove. No response. The Royal Air Force Clip. Dear the Club, I once read that you don't have to be a pilot to fly in the RAF. I found this baffling and presumed it a mistake. However, I then read it again and again from various sources, including the official HQ, and heard it on commercial adverts, and it was all very odd, but also very inviting. I am not a pilot. Please may I fly in the RAF. I have always wanted to fly, but alas, I do not have a plane, and you do. I hope. I have 2020 eyes and a keen sense of smell, but I'll bring my glasses too, just in case. Incidentally, in a case, I only want to fly once, if I can get a photograph with the plane too, and it does not have to have all the war weapons active. Name your price, I'll double it. I'm free at Easter break. Season's heating bills, Henry Glove. Their response: we're only a club for Air Force officers, so we're not able to assist you with your inquiry. Please Google Royal Air Force and you will find somebody to assist you. Superdrug, the drug shop. Dear Superman, I am a recent convert to Superdrug brand permanent hair colorants. Affordable and dazzling, they're the bee's knees. Me. What I really loving is the intensive color conditioner in each pack. When I'm out in the sunlight with a conditioned deep damson, you'd travel a mile before finding someone not packing heat. But, I can never find this conditioner for sale separately from the dye. I would like to look this fetch more frequently. If only I could buy more conditioners without buying more dyes. Alternative conditioners that boast of such perks really do not compare to this exact formula. In fact, they're shit. In confidence, I have had to resort to the black market, eBay, for little tubes. Surely there's a better way. Is the intensive color conditioner of dye packets available in greater bulk? If so, put me down for a great crate. Yours glossily, Henry Glove. Their response. Dear Dr. Glove, thank you for your recent letter regarding Superdrug permanent hair colorants. We always appreciate feedback from our customers as we are continually striving to improve the quality of our products and therefore our customers' satisfaction. Unfortunately, the conditioner is not available to buy separately and is only supplied as part of the hair kit. I've passed your comments to our own brand department for their information. Thank you for taking the time to write to us, and I hope we can continue to be of service to you in the future. Yours sincerely, Paul Trewin, Customer Relations Manager. I should point out that this conditioner is now sold as a separate product. Result.
Next, Greg's the popular pastry. Dear Gregory S. First, may I congratulate you on being from Clayton in Newcastle, dazzling place, and where I spent my formative pennies. I have been eating something from Greg's every day since yesterday, and it struck me that you have an unregistered logo just waiting to be used. The flecks of pastry that fall from each and every product, apart from some drinks, stay with the customer for the rest of the working day. It is a mark of satisfaction. One time my loss adjuster saw a crumb on me and she said, "Greg's." Instantly recognized, and she's blind. Why not make use of this great familiarity? I have designed a new logo for you based on the flecks we know and love. In case you don't have one at hand, here is your current logo, and here is your redesigned logo. If you would consider employing this logo, I will accept any forklift vehicle. In case some of your lower staff may find this too obscurant, I have reinterpreted your icon, a blue cross on an orange square, inspired in this fashion. You may take this for free. Henry Glove, Dr. Henry Glove. For it is a great man who is both wise at heart. Edward P.A.K.P. Grimes. Their response.
Core reference 969939. Dear Dr. Glove, thank you for taking the time to contact us about our Clayton Street shop and our logo. We appreciate the time and effort you've put into redesigning our logo, but we're happy with our current logo. However, I've passed your email.
There was no such email.
Onto the relevant departments. Thank you for your nice comments. Kind regards, Michelle Brown, Customer Care Team.
The Daily Telegraph, a popular daily newspaper. Mark. Your headline today is unacceptable. It is wrong to give free bodies regardless what the nationality. Bodies are worth far more than £5. How would you like it if we gave away your body for free? Really, Mark? I expected better of you, and will be filing a complaint once I'm done with my free body. No, Dr. Henry Glove. No response. Got to be styling. The hair care brand. Hello. I'm writing on regard of Got to Be Rocking It, your brand new dry shampoo. I've been using it for a few years now and got my latest can on Saturday at Sainsbury's in the hair products section. I got a use out of this can on Monday and rocked it all day. When I got home though, I heard a dreadful hissing, and of course it was the can depressurizing all its content into the room. My gerbil lives in that room and I was worried that he could have choked. Actually, he just went really smooth. The hissing has not yet stopped, and I will let you know if it's still a problem next month. For the meantime, I have pointed the visible leak away from the ozone layer. Here is a diagram of what I think happened. That's the can. Hip, hip, hip. That's the gerbil. That's just another foos. What a waste. I paid pounds for that, and mere nectar points don't make up for it. I promise I did not drop, bend, roll, or displace the can. Could you please make your cans really secure so that this never happens again? Also, consider a pet grooming service. Henry Glove. No response. Zeppotron, the television producers. Oh dear. I write regarding your popular panel show, A Tenth's Cat, hosted by Jim Carrey. Most specifically, I write regarding the suspiciously similar show, 8/10 Cat Uncut with the same host. Uncut implies itself to be uncut, and hence including all filmed content from its own recording session. However, I once watched both versions of an installment, and there is exclusive content in the cut version. I quote, "Tune in tomorrow for 8/10 Cats Uncut," he said, and this particular jape resonated particularly with me. Loving the cropped episode, I invited my entire family to watch the extended cut, apart from my son-in-law because he is disloyal, and anyone who starred in the mentioned episode. Keen to spread the joy of 8/10 Cat. But boy was my face shame, because the best bit had gone. Luckily, the catch-up TV service managed to provide the omitted scene, and my family is not in a shambles. As one who does not want to miss out on any weekly comedy gold, but one who does not want to watch two cuts of the same television show, I feel quite conflated. Please help me. I no longer know the meaning of uncut, and as a Protestant, it is very important to me. Glove, Henry Glove. No response. Famous restaurant, McDonald's. Dear McDonald's Restaurant's Postal Order Service. I'd like a cheeseburger, please. Yours sincerely, Henry Glove. No response. Giacomo Fashion for Real Men. Dear Jack, I recently attended a viewing of the Giacomo television advert, which claims to have got me covered, whatever size you are. Too right. I went to my local Giacomo shop next door, and I tried some on, and it got me covered very much because you only offer sizes medium to 5XL. The clerk had a good laugh and sipped on some WKD before saving me from the overwhelming paternity clothes. It was just a bit of banter. I would love to be a Giacomo certified real man, but I'm just too petite. Since all the clothes you offer are far too big for me, even the toe thimbles, I would have to guess my own size is 5XM. Extra, 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 extra medium. And was just wondering if you could provide me any clothing. I particularly like the one with a dolphin on it going, "Keep calm and I'm a dolphin." Hoping you can fit me like a glove, Henry Glove. No response. Bazooka Gel. A popular anti-verruca solution. Dear Bazooka Gel, I saw your catch slogan on my TV today. Bazooka that verruca, bazooka that wart. Sorry, but it doesn't really work. You clearly set up a rhyme with the first bit when you named the product, then realized later that it was good for warts too, and ended up in this silly mess. Why not go for thwart that wart? This rhymes and makes a lot of sense. Suggested further product slogans. Foil that boil, perish that blemish, swat that spot, overwrite that parasite, reliever that fever, desist that cyst, question that indigestion, scald that cold, come try go now and get you away from that condyloma acuminatum, thumps that mumps, singe that twinge, call a doofus that lupus, break that toothache, preventia that dementia, deplore that sore, cecity that obesity, gall that gall, RIP that STD, cane that unexplained pain, avoid that hemorrhoid. Please contact me saying how many of these you want to use and which. Sign that line, Henry Glove. Their response. Dear Mr. Glove, thank you for your letter which we received on the 11th of September 2012. It provided us with some amusement and was a refreshing variation from our usual correspondence, which in the main are related to the safety and quality matters of our products. In our general experience, consumers are much more likely to make complaints about products rather than offer compliments or enthusiasm. As you may imagine, we spend a sizable amount of time putting our minds to slogans for the marketing of our products, some of which have been remarkably similar to those you suggest. Many thanks again for your entertaining letter. Yours sincerely, Diomed Developments Limited. My response. Dear Sir, thank you for your letter which I received by post. I am so glad to know that I provided you with amazement is simply bedazzling. Also, sorry to hear that most people like to complain. I'll sneer at a few people I pass and say, you deserve verrucas anyway. Today I bring you excellent news. I accept the job offer. First, though, I must finish the formula for my new gel-based cure. Answer that cancer. I'll bring some in on my first day. See you then. Henry Glove, Head of Marketing, Diomed Developments. No further response. My first online inquiry. Dear Princess Michael, I have had to alter my correspondence a bit today as I can't find your street address. Maybe castles don't have streets. The problem is with my step-goddaughter Michael. She continually gets teased at school for her masculine name. They call her names like Girl Michael, Mike, and Stupid. She is very upset and doesn't like crisps. I have let her know that there is a beautiful princess called Michael, so he really shouldn't worry. Mike, how did you cope growing up with a boy's name? Henry Glove, Head of Marketing, Bazooka Gel. Had Epator. No response. Tetley T. Redux. Dear Gaffer, I write as a rather late follow-up to my letter of 20th of November 2009. Attached for reference, I live at a new address now. I thought you'd like to know that I figured it out. Why Tetley makes me think of hot air balloons. It's because it's brown. Gently, love. Henry Glove. No further response. Compare the market. A market comparison service. Dearest Compare, I saw an emergency televisual broadcast from an esteemed public figure regarding your company, and I thought I'd better forward the message. Russian aristocrat and CEO of well-regarded meerkat comparison website Compare the Meerkat, Alexandra Orlov, stopped Channel 5's scheduled programming between shows to inform the viewers that his company was undergoing a period of particular stress. His concern, I believe, is in the similarity of your company's name to his own. Please observe as I compare the monikers. Compare the market, compare the meerkat. I'm sure that you can appreciate Mr. Orlov's concern. His comrade Sergei has been driven to desperate straits and is currently on stress leave. Orlov has also been offering toy ferrets to people who recognize the distinction between the two companies, driving a large hole into his niche company's finances. Could you please CC me in on your correspondence with him? I don't know his address, but I bet you get his company's mail by accident half the time anyway. With concern, Henry Glove. No response. Virgin Mediums. A mediums operator for virgins. Dear Pesterer, you've been sending me letters for 16 months now, and it has to stop. You must know that I am already betrothed to a different media provider, and when I commit, I commit. Weaker men would be tempted by Virgin's advances, but I have to say that I've got a better long-term deal right here. I mean you no ill will. Virgin Cola is a great detergent. But perhaps you could offer a slightly better deal if you didn't waste money on paper and mailings. Respond to that, then. The Householder, Henry Glove. No response. GIFGAF, the mobile network run by you. My staff. It came to my attention today whilst watching a TV episode of E4+1's comedic A Big Bang Theory that it is I that runs GIFGAF. I would like to hereby apologize to my staff for my idleness in this role. I assure you, I had no idea until I saw the cake explode. You must forgive me. My memory these days is terrible. It must be all the fondue. I must say you've done a great job in acting running the mobile network run by me in my absence, differing from conventional mobile phone operators in that the users of the service may also participate in certain aspects of the company's operation, exemplificatia, sales, customer service, and marketing. I'm sure we've a lot of catching up to do in the paperwork since I founded GIFGAF, usually stylized as GIFGAF in lowercase, on the 25th of November 2009. 3 years ago. I will soon make my way across to the headquarters in Slough, Berkshire, United Kingdom, to meet my 33, see footnote 2, employees. Could you let me know a suitable time? Please write to me at the above address, or compose an email, print it, and send it to the address above. Don't worry, I won't fire anyone just yet. Your boss, Henry Glove, CEO, GIFGAF, the mobile network run by me. No response. Dr. Oetker, Cake Supplies. Dear Dr. Oetker, I bought 100 of your cake cases because I wanted to make 100 cakes. All was going well until, just look. I'm sorry, Doctor, but I wanted to make 100 cakes, not 99.865 cakes. I tried to take the faulty item back to the supermarket whence it came, but Tisco had mysteriously vanished without a trace. Could you please send me a refund of 0.07425 pence? I will accept PayPal. I have included the bad cake case for reference and a good one for compare it to. Thank, Henry Glove. Their response.
Dear Mr. Glove, I refer to your recent letter concerning the quality of one of our white bacon cases. We were very concerned to learn of the problem that you encountered with one of our products, as complaints of this nature are very rare. At Dr. Utko, we manufacture all of our products in efficient, highly automated production units with sophisticated quality control and hygiene systems designed to ensure that all products leaving our factories are up to high standards of quality. We do take all our complaints very seriously, and all staff involved in the manufacture of this product have been informed of this incident and will be extra vigilant to prevent a recurrence. Details of your complaint will be kept on record, and any future feedback will be closely monitored. We are very grateful for you for allowing this to be brought to our attention. Please be assured that we do endeavour at all times to maintain high quality standards, and we trust that future purchases will be to your complete satisfaction. Please accept the enclosed as a goodwill gesture, and I apologise for any inconvenience caused. Yours sincerely, Amanda Carruth, Consumer Response Team.
And she sent me 2 £1 off vouchers. Copperberg, the cider provider. Dear Copperberg, I love you, but your maxed fruit cider bottles are frustrating to the conscious recycler. Call me Henry. Are they green or are they brown? As far as I can tell, they're more of a burnished chestnut khaki. Sadly, my local recycling farm lacks a specific recycling bin for Twilight Oak and Hazel, offering facilities for just clear green and brown glass. I generally recycle with over 60% accuracy, but these androgynous vessels bring me great difficulty as I just don't know where to put them. Smashing the bottles and distributing the shards 50% brown and 50% green is less fun than it sounds. Smash. I've also tried blowing on the bottles until they go clear so I can put them in the clear one. That is very time consuming. The matter was compounded even further when I realized that these bottles are also partly clear. So just where shall I put these maple pine sycamore hued boteliers when I'm finished with them? Please fix it for me to know what to do. Please respond. I would like to return to work. Henry Glove. Their response.
Dear Henry, thank you for your recent letter about our bottle colour. Please be assured that bottle colour is a bone of some contention within the Copperberg UK organisation and a source of some frustration for me personally. I have recently returned from an advertising photo shoot where we tried to achieve a consistent colour across all of the bottles. This is impossible due to the quirky imperfections of our glass. Our bottles are imported directly from the town of Kopparberg in Sweden, where all bottles are reused and only recycled when they are very old. After discussing this with my colleagues in the brewery, they shrugged and gave me the enclosed poster. The Swedes seem very relaxed about this whole colour thing. I have therefore now initiated a review of all bottles in the UK system to highlight the scale of the problem. I need your help on this review, and I would like to appoint you as my Scotland representative. Please note that while this is an important role, it is an unofficial, voluntary and unpaid position. I've enclosed a Pantone reference sheet which I would like you to use each time you buy a bottle of Kopparberg. Please note the colour of each bottle, for example, meatball brown or pistachio green, and send me a quarterly report including a breakdown of where, when, and for whom each bottle was purchased and at what price. Together, we will get to the bottom of this. In the meantime, I once heard that as long as you don't put them in the clear bottle bin, nobody really minds. I look forward to your report. Yours sincerely, Rob Calder, Head of Marketing and Bottle Colour, UK.
And sure enough, they sent me a poster. Nair, the epilation cream. Dear Nair hair removal cream, might you consider making your tubes less similar to standard toothpaste tubes? Just a thought. Henry Glove. No response. Yes, I did accidentally apply Nair hair removal cream to my teeth, and it tasted awful, but there's been no hair on my teeth ever since.
After years of hard work for Kopparberg, Henry Glove died peacefully on the 12th of November 2015, surrounded by his letters. His hair looked really shiny. He is survived by the world's population.